There's a new feature that Google Notebook LM released this week, and I think you're going to like it. Let me log in. This is my Pro account. I do not have it in my Pro account. A link. So now I have something in there. And all I have over here is the audio overview. I don't have it yet. Here I have the mind map, audio, and notes. So I'm going to log into a different account. And create new. Do the same thing. And now you see in the unpaid account, on my other login, I actually have a Pro account, but this is the free account. I actually have a different setup over here in my studio. And so I have the video overview. I'm going to go ahead and click on that. It's going to generate a video overview. Now it might take a little while, but it's going to create slides and basically do a presentation for me. So let me move this over here and we'll see how long this takes. If you guys aren't using Notebook LM, it is an amazing program, and you can do basically audio overviews, not just of chatting with your document. If I put a lengthy research paper in here, I can do an audio overview and they will talk about it, and I can type in here and customize my take on it, create a podcast with it. I can have a mind map that I create, and while it's generating the video overview, let's see if I can do this too. Yeah, it'll generate the mind map too at the same time. And it'll show you a mind map of my website. That's going to be kind of interesting to see. All right, so here is the mind map. So I've got the About Us, the services, customer testimonials, FAQs, and contact. Let's see what the FAQs. What's a chatbot? Multi-language, contract lengths, business benefits. You have, it breaks it down into all of this. So if I go back over and do automate tasks, it's going to put that information from that mind map topic over here. And then again, I can read through it. I can type my own comments and ask questions. I can have it create a new document from this and save it to a note. And if I save it to a note, then I can make it a source, convert it to a source like that, and now it's a source over here that I can put in here and edit or talk about it, study it. But let's go back to, let's refresh that and go back over here to the studio. See, it's still generating, so we'll let that go, see how long it takes. Now while I'm waiting, I'm going to click some of these suggested questions and see how it answers about my website. This will be interesting. Ecotech Social integrates AI solutions primarily through smart chatbots to enhance various business. Solutions are streamlined, increasing productivity and content quality. GPTs, specific to a business and its audience. Driving business benefits and ROI. Okay, so it created these interpretations of the information I have on my website. It's pretty good, actually. Say, what tasks can Ecotech automate? Because right now you're talking to Gemini when you're down here. If you type something or you're asking these questions. So Gemini is looking at my website and it's having this discussion with me about the information on my website. Booking appointments, handling routine inquiries, providing 24/7. Now this is probably from my list of benefits or features. Still generating, so we'll let that go. I'll go ahead and pause this until it's done, and then I'll let you know exactly how long it took to get there. So stand by. Alright, it's done, and it took about 8 minutes total. Now, the title of this says AI Arms Race, How Automation is Changing Business. Right? Oh, there's the slide. So, let's see.
All right, let's just jump right in, shall we? Today, we're tackling one of the biggest things shaking up the business world as we know it, the AI arms race. And look, artificial intelligence isn't some sci-fi dream anymore. It's a real tool that businesses are using right now to get a massive advantage. And that brings up a really important question for you, for every single business owner or marketer watching this. When things are moving this fast, are you actually keeping up, or are you running the risk of being left in the dust? Because honestly, the reality is pretty simple. In the market today, the choice is clear. Either you use these tools to get more productive and pull ahead, or you risk getting left way behind. Just doing nothing, that's not really an option anymore. Okay, so here's the game plan for today. First, we're gonna define the secret weapon that's at the center of this whole race. Then we'll get into how to use it to, as we're calling it, automate to dominate. After that, we'll look at some real-world results, and we'll wrap up by asking the big question. Is your business ready for all this? All right, so what is this secret weapon we're talking about? Let's pull back the curtain on the tech and get really clear on the tools that are giving some businesses such a huge leg up. So let's look at how you actually put them to work to get some powerful results. This technology is absolutely laser focused on the things that actually make a business grow. When you boil it all down, it comes back to these 3 core goals. You want to get leads, you want to promote your offers, and you want to make sales. Simple as that. So here's what a strategy like that actually looks like. All those little repetitive tasks. It gathers super valuable customer data, it helps you create personalized experiences, and at the end of the day, a boost that lets you expand, hire more people, and take your business to a whole new level. We all have, and just making it better with the brilliance of innovation. Ultimately, everything we've talked about today boils down to this one final thought. AI is not on the way, it's not the future, it's here, right now. And it is absolutely changing how businesses connect with people, how they sell, and how they grow. So the only question left to ask is the one right there on your screen. What's your next move?
Wow. That was actually really good. I couldn't have said it better myself. Although the slides are kind of horrible. One, it's totally not my brand color, and they're pretty generic. But this is a really quick way to have something visual if you wanted it. One of the things you can do to make it a little more customized is go up to the 3 buttons here and click on customize, and then you're going to be able to type some prompting in here to customize it. I haven't done that yet, so I don't know if I can customize it to actually change the look of the slides or the branding colors or anything like that. I can probably direct it like I do with the audio overview when I customize it. I tell it what audience it's speaking to. If you guys have watched my channel, you know that I use the audio overview every week to recap my office hours and all of the points that we talked about in that mastermind group. And it's really good. But now I'm thinking, okay, this is perfect for that. I just have a static frequency bar that moves along on one image throughout that entire podcast. This will be great because it'll create slides from that transcript that I put in instead of just an audio discussion. I'm going to go get one of my previous podcasts and upload that transcript and see what presentation it makes out of it with the slides and see how it closely compares to the audio podcast. But I do customize who it's speaking to, what I want it to focus on, and that's where prompting is going to get really important. Your prompt skills need to improve. So that old phrase, garbage in, garbage out, that is so important with these tools. The better you can tell it what you want for the output, the better result you're going to get normally. So try and customize this and see if I can change the slide focus. Alright, if I do the same video with those customized instructions, let's see if it turns out differently. Now I'll move over here. Again, that took about 8 minutes last time, so I'll go ahead and let that finish. Alright, it's done. So let's go play this new one. AI for Business, your growth playbook. Let's see. It's a little bit shorter, 5 minutes instead of 6 something. Let's see what it looks like.
Alright, let's jump right in. Today, we're going to cut through all the noise you hear about artificial intelligence. We're not talking about some far-off, futuristic concept. Nope, we're giving you a real, practical playbook on how you can use AI to actually grow your business right now.
So it changed the color to blue. I told it to use earth tones. It's not really an earth tone, unless you consider the sky. But it is talking directly to business owners, like I asked.
We're in a whole new ballgame now, a different kind of competitive world. And honestly, the old rules just don't cut it anymore. Let me just be blunt here, because this is really important.
All right,
if you're successful. So
okay,
let's talk
you're
about
automated.
getting your business its very own automated.
So it doesn't look like in the customization I can actually set the colors or anything right now. But that might change. Just like the audio overview, of course, you can do different languages. That is not available yet in the video. It's English only. And I'm sure that'll roll out to different languages soon. Also, it's desktop only. It's not out for mobile yet. And yeah, this is amazing. If I go get one of my podcast episodes and put it in here as a source and uncheck these and just check the podcast transcript, it'd be interesting to see what it comes up with and actually make some video slides, because right now this is the podcast that I do for the office hours recap. I take the transcript, I create a recap, edit it, and then once I get that, it's a source that I do a custom audio in Notebook LM that is a podcast. Then I put that podcast into a video presentation where it's just this one graphic with the moving audio graphic there. But that's the whole thing. It doesn't change. People can just come in here and listen to the recap. What I can do now is take that transcript and that recap that I create from the transcript, and I can go in and do the video overview. And that video that I do now would have multiple different slides. That's pretty cool. And it would be just as quick, probably, to have that where there's some movement in the actual video. The other thing that I could do is I could take that video. Let's go back to Notebook. Let's download that. And let's see how many graphics there are. There's 1, 20, like 20 slides. I could take this transcript and basically if you go and cut each slide, you could replace what's on that slide with your own graphics. And you could do that pretty easily if I just use what I have here to do that. You can have something like this here. You could, now this isn't great visuals, but it's a start. And if you wanted to, you could download this and create your own images and replace them pretty easily. But if you want to do quick, short slide presentations, this is great from a source. I can think of so many different ideas right now. And if you think of any ideas, put them in the comments below. So go get a couple of sources, put them into Notebook LM, do an audio overview and a video overview. Put it down in the comments below how you liked it, and if you have any suggestions or comments. And of course, as always, thank you for watching. Your time here is so appreciated. And if this was helpful, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one.